Today I'm going to be doing this blue look, but this is inspired by the Eragon books, and this is the first Eragon book. This has taken me ages to do, and I'm really sorry. I should have done this much sooner, but I finally got round to doing the last look. So this is the blue dragon, and her name is Saphira, after probably a sapphire, and these books were written by Christopher Poloni, if you don't know. And this is the look that I'm going for. So you can see is a blue with a bit of like a white sort of tinge going through her, and this is what I came up with. Remember, the colours I use in this video, you can use your own colours, so if you don't have them, don't worry about it, because I've used quite old products because I don't have many blues, but this is what I came up with. So I hope you guys like this look, and if you do, keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with the eyes. I'm going to prime my lid first of all, and the product I'm using is Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but this is the glitter glue. The reason I'm using this is because I'm using quite a dark eyeshadow. I don't want it to fall down as much, and this is very solid and stops the eyeshadow from falling, because blue is very hard to get off the skin. It sometimes stains. So just putting a little bit on the back of my hand and then just applying it all over the lid. This is very sticky. I don't want to go too far up because I don't want the blue catching on the top of my brow bone, which it can do, so just applying it just directly on the lid and just doing little dabbing motions, not too hard. So the colour first I'm going to use, I am doing a bit of mixing colours because I can't find the exact colour for her. I've had to sort of mix the colours in. So the first colour I'm using is really old, so I'm sorry guys, you choose whichever best colour blue you've got, but I don't have many. I'm going to be using Ruby Millie eyeshadow, and it sort of has eyeshadows in little compartments, but I'm going to be using the blue side first of all. So it's got a little weird applicator on it. I'm just going to apply that, dabbing it all over the lid, not being too fussy, just trying to get the colour on first of all, because I'll blend it out with the brush in a bit. So how has everybody been? I've not been on here for quite a while, so I'm really sorry. I've done a few shopping trips lately, so I'll probably do a little mini haul. I went shopping with Luke's gran, my boyfriend's gran, on the weekend, and bought a few MAC products, a mascara and a bit of Bobbi Brown. So hi Yvonne if you're watching. And as you can see, I've roughly got a sort of circular shape and just place the colour on. So with my MAC brush, this is a 217, I'm just going to be blending that out. So just sort of patting and then sort of blending it into the skin as such, so it sort of sticks. So I'm now going to go into a colour from front cover. So you've seen me use this before if you've seen my videos before, but I'm going to be using this bright blue here at the bottom. So just using my 217 one side and just patting that colour all over the lid. This gives me the effect that her scales are described in the book. It sort of has an iridescence to it, but also gives that navy blue colour that she has as a sapphire colour. And by the way, I have a sapphire ring. It's my engagement ring. It looks very black there, but it is a dark blue, and I really like sapphire, but apparently I don't like it on my eyes because I don't have much blues. Once I've placed that on, I'm just going to go over to the slightly cleaner side and just use that side to sort of blend the colours out slightly. So I'm not adding any more colours now. So just trying to blend those colours out. So now I'm happy with that. I've got the blue colour on that I want. I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow that I need to find. I've got so many products in front of me, I don't know where they all are. I put loads on. So sorry guys. It's a mineral eyeshadow. Put it back. No. Aha. It's a sleek eyeshadow. This sleek eyeshadow is this navy blue colour here, and with a pencil brush I'm going to be placing that into the crease. So just slightly tilting the head back so I expose where the crease is, and I'm just going to be following a line up there and bringing that down into the corner and bringing it in slightly into the corner of the eye, so right where the lashes are, and blending back it. Now that I've got a sort of rounded shape but with a point, I'm going to go back in with that blending brush, MAC 217, and just blending that upwards and outwards. Blending is key for darker colours, so make sure you are blending out quite well. So I'm just using a back and forward motion and then slightly brushing it upwards. And I'm just going to use a slight bit of that camel colour from my Sleek palette. And by the way, this is the Storm palette. And just placing that just about where I've just put that dark blue, just to make that blend into the skin a bit more so it's not a harsh line. So now using Brulee from MAC, with a flat brush, I'm just going to be placing that under the crease. And this will also help the colours blend out more, but also even the skin tone that I've got underneath there. And by the way, it's important that you haven't put any foundation on first, because it will fall down and it will then mix into your foundation, so it's easier to put the foundation on afterwards. So sort of clean up time. So now that's done, I'm going to go on the inner corner of the eye, and I'm going to be using the white side of the blue that I used earlier and just placing that into the corner there and into this corner. Just to brighten that corner up. But then with just my finger, I'm just going to be blending lightly. So using my ring finger, blending those colours into the eye and into the colours. So it's now time for mascara. The mascara eyeliner, sorry. The liquid eyeliner I'm going to be using is called Super Cat, and this is from Slope and Glory, and it's their felt tip one. This is amazing. Really, really easy to use. So if you are a beginner, I would say give this a go, because that's all you've got to do is when you're looking down into a mirror, just touch it onto your eyelashes and follow it along. And I think this is my new favourite liquid eyeliner. I'm very impressed with this product, and I think it only cost me £8, so a really good bargain, and I got it in Boots. So if you're in the UK, go to your nearest Boots if you want to have a look at this. Now for the underneath the eye, I'm going to be using a 24/7 Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay, and this is in Binge, and it's in a navy blue. I'm just going to be applying that along the lashes, going towards the inner corner. I'm just tracing that on and then smudging it out with my finger. So it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to smudge it out. And I'm also going to apply this on the waterline as well. So then with another blue colour, this is by Ruby Millie, I'm going to just be using that eyeshadow there. And I'm not sure what that's called, but it's quite old, so you choose whichever blue you've got. I'm sure you've probably got better blues than I have. And I'm just going to be applying that colour over the top of that eyeliner, and it'll help that eyeshadow sort of stick so it doesn't fall down on the eye. Now it's time for mascara, and my mascara out, so I'm just using my dad's, so this is probably better quality than the other one, so I guess you get to see the eyes a little bit better. So I'm happy with the eyes, and the mascara I've used, just in case you didn't see it, is Bare Minerals Flawless Definition in Volumizing. And I love this mascara. I've repurchased it. It has made my eyelashes look so good, even though I've got eyelash growth serum on them, and they are really growing now, which I'm really happy with. I love the mascara even when my eyelashes were shorter. So I'm just going to do the rest of the face. So I'm going to go in with my foundation brush, and I'm using NARS Sheer Glow in Mont Blanc. So just applying that with my Gemma Kid buffing brush, or flat top foundation brush. I'm not sure which one's this called. And I also do a bit of clean-up underneath the eyes as well. I'm going to use a bit of bronzer, and I'm going to use my favourite bronzer, and this is Hoola by Benefit. So I'm just going to be putting that underneath my cheekbones. So if you don't know where, if you follow your ear down to there, that is where you really want to sort of place it. But then obviously you want to blend it out so it doesn't look like one harsh line. So I do blend mine upwards rather than downwards because it brings the cheekbones up. We're concentrated on that area, and it gives you a bit of a bronzy glow as well. So especially when you're using bright dark colours or colourful colours, you need to have a bit more definition into the skin. This way, down the cheekbones and down underneath the chin. I'm blending out that well. Oh, I've forgotten to do my eyebrow. It looks really bizarre. I've got one eyebrow down and not the other. And I got a nice new product that I like using, and this is the Illamasqua eyebrow brush, and I think it's fantastic. Really, really solid, and it really puts the colour on really tidily. So I'm going to use the Illamasqua eyebrow cake to match it, and follow that underneath first of all, flicking it up at the front and following a shape on top. This eyebrow is naturally thicker than that eyebrow, so I want to try and make it similar sort of sizes as such without looking a bit too drawn on. I've never been great at doing eyebrows, but I think this brush really, really helps. It really helps defining them, and I don't then overwork them, because I find I overwork them and they look really powdery, where this product just places it on really, really nicely. It is expensive. I think it cost me £18, but for me it's well worth it because it's really helped me do my eyebrows. So I'm going to be using another Illamasqua product, and this is a cream blusher, and this is called Rude, and it's a peachy pink. It's looking a bit more orange on camera, but it is a bit more of a peachy colour with a bit of pink undertones on it. So just using my fingers, going to be dotting that along the cheekbone and blending that out. You can use a foundation brush if you want to sort of get a bit more of a precise bit on, but I just want to blend it in the cheekbones just to bring a bit more warmth to it. By the way, you can also powder the face, but I have quite normal to dry skin and find that my foundation stays, and I quite like the glowy look. So if you've got oily skin, powder your face. You can use any powder. I think my favourite is a mineral powder, just to put all over the skin. So I'm just going to move on to lips now, and I bought a few new lipsticks over the weekend, and my favourite new one is Hue, and this is a very, very nude pink colour, and it's in a glaze, so it's very moisturising. So I don't want too much of a colour with this look because it is a dark eye. So I finally finished the Eragon looks. Took me absolutely ages. It shouldn't have taken me that long. I guess I was just worried because I didn't really have many blues, but I really like how this looks, and it's very go-outy, go out on the night. So if you're wearing something blue or want to brighten up the eyes, this would look absolutely lovely. So thanks ever so much for watching, and if you've been there since I started doing the Eragon looks, I finally finished it, so yay. So thanks very much for watching, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye guys.